The yoga block. So the yoga block, as the name suggests, used in yoga, used as a prop. We can also use it in Pilates. We can use it for balance, as you'll see, and we can use it for strength, and again to help us with exercises to make Pilates just that little bit more interesting. I know, how could it get more interesting? But the yoga block can make a difference. So let's start off with balance. So I'm going to stand on the yoga block. We're going to have it in landscape. In fact, I've changed my mind straight away. Let's have it in portrait. So some of you, I've only got short feet, so actually I can get both feet on there. You might need to have two together. So we can do the normal setup that you would have done just now in the warm-up video. I don't want to spend too much time on that one. So for balance, excuse me, we can hip bone, navel, brace your abdominals, get your balance here. Place your thumb, you've got your rib-hip connection. Let's lift that leg, hold your balance there. We can then close your eyes and see the difference it makes. You see my ankles wobbling all over the place. Close the eyes, more of a challenge. Open the eyes. We can look from side to side, turn your head. We can then keep the eyes fixed and just turn the head. Oh. We can keep the head fixed and look from side to side. You have to trust me that I'm doing it, but you can see me that I'm wobbling all over the shop. So a really good test of balance there. Changing the side. So again, you could do this on the floor. You don't need the yoga block for this. It just makes you wobble a little bit more. Lift the other leg. Let's see if I'm any better this side. I bet you guys are great. Close your eyes. Yes. Hopefully you had your eyes closed and didn't see me fall off. So we can keep the eyes fixed and turn the head from side to side. That's testing your inner ear. But now we can keep the head fixed and look from side to side, testing your balance there. So balance is by vision, it's by little sensors in the inner ear. It's also our general proprioception, whole body. So that's your balance. So many things that we can do with this. Let's start at the beginning. If you've got pain, sore back, you may not want to do this hip hitch. So I'm going to come to one side. So your left foot's on the yoga block, your right foot's on the floor. So can you see I've caused myself a leg length discrepancy. My leg on the floor is straight, the one on the yoga block is bent, and that's made me short here, it's lengthened here, and to compensate I've moved my body, which is why when people have a leg length discrepancy, it can cause all sorts of issues through the body. So to make that the same, I'm going to have both legs straight now. Can you see it's even worse? It's tilted me even more that side. It's given me some scoliosis. But what I'm going to do to rectify that is lift my hips, and the foot is going to come parallel to the yoga block. Now some of you might want to lift higher. If that's too painful, have both feet on the floor. That's working these waistband muscles here. Also working outer thigh here. We can make sure we're level. We can then bend that knee so that right foot comes to the floor. That's 2. So you're working here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice rehab. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's give those that rest. Let's come to the other side. Just do the same thing, just in case I forget, basically. So you've got that leg length discrepancy here. Both legs are straight. If that's painful or sore, you don't have to do it. So now we're going to lift, hitch the hip. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That supporting leg, bend that knee to lower that foot to the floor. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. When people walk down the stairs and get sore knees, this is one that can help with that, rehab strengthen those legs again. So it's quite a functional one. Good. Well done. Let's change the side. So now we can work a bit harder, strength and balance. If you find you're wobbling too much and you're then not making the legs work as much as it can do, hold on. I'd rather be strong than balanced at this point. So bring that leg forward. I'll show you from the side. I'll do my outside leg. So forward, ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, leg straight, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, outer thigh. I'll change my position so you can see. I'd rather your legs be lower, but that's straight. That's where we're working the quads there, outer thigh as well. But the quads are what front of thigh muscles that are helping to keep the legs straight, and we're strengthening there. Let's work the back. I'm just changing my position just to show you. Ready, 10, you can lean forward if you need to, 9, 8, ankle weights, so good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's change the leg. I'll do my outer, I'm just changing position so you can see. Ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Outer thigh. I'll change positions again so you can see. 10, 9, 8. I'm holding on so I get the strength. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a challenge. Glutes. Work the glutes. I can still the quads. The glutes on the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Try not to twist through the hips. 3, 2, 1. Rest it there. Well done. So let's go back to the first leg. Hopefully you've done that the same both sides. So another way of working these legs. I'll just do 4 each side just to show you. Ready? Let's do 10, why not? It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to the side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You might be able to go deeper. 3, 2, 1. I'm changing my position. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm holding on so that I can feel that I'm working rather than concentrate on balance. But the balance and strength, so good for us. Change at the side. Have your feet fully on the yoga block. How low can you go? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Some of you might be able to go all the way down. 4, 3, 2, 1 to the side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back of the leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Rest it there. Shake out the legs. You might need to stretch the quads or the glutes. Thing is, sometimes with some of this equipment, the emphasis tends to be then more on one thing than the other. Because we've got the yoga block, we haven't got anything for our hands. We could use weights. You could have done some bicep curls, triceps on the disc, shoulder raises. Maybe that will be another video when you're tired of this one. So in class you might remember we've worked on lunges and squats. As you know, tight calves. So I can stand on the yoga block. I'm going to show you from the side. So my heels are on the yoga block and my ball of feet on the floor. And I'm going to come back for my squat here. Because I'm on the yoga block, So my feet are as wide as the yoga block allows me, just to quickly recap that. Because I'm on the yoga block, I can come all the way down and all the way up. From the side. So natural resting position. Can you see my back's probably tucked under at the bottom there? So that's not strictly Pilates, but we should be able to do a deep squat. If your knees don't like it, please just go down as low as your knees will allow. So for some of you, you may want to just come off the yoga block, because being on the yoga block just might push your knees forward. Well done. Breathing in, breathing out. Again, you know what's coming now. Do it all the way down, halfway up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Add extra if you wish. My quads are burning. I'm going to be worn out after all these videos, I think. So that's your stretch there. Change to the side. I think I said in the other videos I was going to try and make these just 15 minutes. There's too much to do. There's too much to pack in. I don't want you to miss out. You can always skip the bits you don't like. This makes me smile. I've got short feet, so this raises my feet right up. You want the ball of your feet on the yoga block, your heels on the floor. Look at what that does to my body. There's no way I can do a deep squat. So this is more like a deadlift. And it's great because we're getting that hip hinge here. Good function. I can feel that in my glutes, my muscles in my bottom and the back of thigh. Two more. So it's more, I quite like that transfer to the back line of the body rather than the front line of the body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So that's worked the back line. Always add more if you wish. Let's go into lunges now. Have one foot in front of the yoga block, one leg behind. So for some of you, this may not suit. Now for some of you, you might be able to put a cushion on there to help you with this. I'll show you what I'm going to mean in a minute. So you can raise that up. So you bring your knee all the way down. So then as you got stronger, you can take away a cushion. As we get stronger again, take away that cushion. Can you see where I'm going with that? Ideally, we should be able to go all the way down to the floor. Just go down as low as you can. I've done about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold it low, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change the other side. You might need to have kept your trainers on for that. I'm just going to change on the other side and keep the same leg forward. Let's do the other leg forward. So bring that knee down to the yoga block. Change position of your feet. That's 10. Brace. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, rest it there. Bit of burn again. Good. Change. Shake out the legs. Work the front of the thigh with squats. We worked the back of the thigh, pushing back. We've just done the front of the thigh when we just did the lunges down. Now we can go back to back of thigh. I'm going to show you from the side. So my knees are on the yoga block, tucking the tailbone under, shoulders back and down. Take a breath in and breathing out. Take a breath in and breathing out. Good. Try not to move anything through here. Breathing in and breathing out. You can then lift one leg at a time and back down. So very gentle work on the hamstrings. Ankle weights would help. Guess what's coming? We can lift both together at the same time. And back 10, 9, that's 8. We can hold it there. Just lift the legs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hold that position? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fabulous. Good. We're going to come down onto our hands and knees. Use forearms if you want to instead of going onto your hands. Pre-stretch the wrists. So I'm going to bring you a bit closer, just so you can see more what's going on. I don't need the height now. I won't use my mat, because I think it will just get in the way. Yoga Fit water bottle, I don't know when we're going to be back. So, you can do this with your on your forearms, or on your hands. Pre-stretch the wrists, as we said. Have this yoga block in portrait. So you've got one hand on the floor, one hand on the yoga block. Draw the shoulder blades down your back. Tilt the pelvis forward and back. Engage abdominals, pelvic floor. We can lift the shoulder until it's level. Breathing out to lift. Breathing in to return. What we could do is just lift that willy-nilly. But what I want to, if you to imagine what that tray or a steel bar across your back. Once you're here, slide it out, back and down. Lift, slide out, there. Let's just do a couple more. It's a very subtle rotation, which I quite like the subtle ones quite often. Don't we all? Makes life a bit easier, doesn't it? But targets the deeper abdominals a bit more. I'm just going to turn around to the side so you can see I'm doing it on the other side as well. Good, good. Brace the abdominals, pelvic floor. You can feel it more. Breathing out to lift. That's 2, 3, and 4. We can then slide out, lift. Back. And this side I'm thinking, I'm glad I wasn't too close to the wall there. Lift. Try not to twist through the body. And back down. Lift. So I need to tuck under, make sure my back's a bit straighter. So maybe not lift so high. Back down. Good. We can then have that underneath one knee. So from the front, you can see that one knee's on the yoga block, one knee's on the floor. Or maybe if I go at an angle, you can see it there. And I'm going to lift my hip until the knees become level again. Yeah. So again, it's that rotation of the hips. And we can't move that hip in that joint. It's much more set than it is in the shoulder. The pelvis is much more fixed. So we can do the same thing again. Happy days if you had the ankle weights. Slide out. So try not to have the foot on the floor. Let's just do a couple more. Last one. Try that with your eyes closed. And there's so many things we could do. Join this with a band for the elastic, fantastic. That's another video then, isn't it? Lift. Breathing out. That's it. Well done. And then we've done about 4. Slide out opposite arm, opposite leg. Can you keep that foot off the floor? And back down. Lift, straighten out. Can you hold that position? And back down. Lift, slide out. One more. If I've counted wrong, you can make sure that's right, can't you? So that's very subtle work there. What we can do with the yoga block, we can use it as a prop for our thread the needle. I'll show you from this position. Put my hand here, I'll put it in the middle and I can reach underneath and rotate out. Other side, underneath. You could snooze, have your head on the yoga block, watch TV and rotate outwards. So from the side, keep doing that. Thread the needle, internal rotation, external rotation. Those of you that want to work harder, we can do our plank, hold plank, and rotate in one direction, and rotate in the other direction. Lots of possibilities there. Well done, good. So we can then come down onto our front. So we normally have a back extension move in most of every Pilates class. Inhale, exhale. Inhale to lift. Engage abdominals, pelvic floor. Breathe in first. Breathe out, come up to full swan dive. And back down. Good. You can feet together, we can go to dart. Has a bit of fun. Have the yoga block behind us. Lift and back down. Breathing out and breathing in. Hold it. Have it whole width apart, or narrow, or just not at all. And hold that position. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it there. Good. Come into your hands and knees. Cat stretch. Good. Let's do plank just while we're here anyway. You can do leg pull, just lifting the knees. We can do 3/4 plank, or we can do full plank. Stomach tight, tight, tight. Hold it as long as you want. Pause the video if you wish. I'm just going to show you quickly because you all know how to do a plank. Come down onto your knees and relax. There, well done. This makes me smile, this part. You don't have to do it. If you've got issues with your discs, had issues or back problems, or suspect you may have a problem with disc, osteoporosis and so on, do this one instead. I just want to do this one because it makes me smile. Have the yoga block on your head. Wash my hair this morning, especially for the videos. Tuck under, capital L, capital J, so I'm just tucking under. And don't dare look round now. You can then stomach tight, 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 roll down through. See how low you can go without losing the yoga block, and back up again. The emphasis isn't holding your abdominals in. The six-pack runs from the breastbone down to the pubic bone. And sit tall. Stomach tight, tight, tight. I'm not expecting people to get all the way down. You crick your neck. That'll spoil the whole thing. But it's just that bit of fun, bit of deportment. the yoga block itself. This one is contraindicated. People get very competitive, so we're trying not to pull up. Try not to use momentum for this bit. Tuck under, stomach tight, tight, tight. Again, the emphasis is holding in here. Some of you might want to just lean forward, those of you that can. Here. So that's well done. Let's come down with the mat. Well done. We'll just include this element of the class. You can have the yoga block underneath your head. It might be a bit high for some of you. We can do all the usual breathing out. So let's do some curl-ups. So some of you might not have done the other videos. So I'll include this in. We can actually place the yoga block between our knees to maintain that hip distance apart. Breathing out to lift. Abdominals in, pelvic floor. Making sure the head doesn't come to chest or jut forward. The neck stays in line. The work is being done between the ribs and the hips. Stay high, ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. By all means add extra. Side bend, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 at the side, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, so that's more upper body. We can then place the feet on the yoga block. Just gives a point to think about. Neutral spine, tilt the pelvis forward and back. Come back to neutral, so pubic bone, hip bone is level. Place your hands on your hips. Fingers just inside, prod deep into the flesh. Pelvic floor switched on. Brace, brace, brace. Lift that foot just a millimetre and back down. I have got the hedgehog here ready, but I don't think hardly anybody's got a hedgehog, but I will do a video and you might be inspired to buy one. But this is where we try not to tilt the hedgehog. Right leg to tabletop, brace, brace. So we're still going to go slow, just be feeling that stomach muscle, the deep muscles, prod deep all the way through. Right leg to tabletop, brace, brace. You might need to imprint the spine, left leg to tabletop. Left leg goes down, and then the right. Left leg to tabletop, and forgetting to smile. Brace, brace, right leg to tabletop. Right leg goes down, and then the left. Right leg to tabletop, left leg to tabletop. Hold it here, do your pelvic tilt from here. Ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it, little ones from here. What I want to emphasise is just the fact it's a small movement. It can be quite intense. Some people, they think it's swinging the legs. The legs have just happened to be there, coming for the ride. The work is being done between your hips and your ribs. Holding that position, toe taps or heel taps. You may not be able to reach the yoga block. I'd rather keep that connection. Sometimes when people are doing this and the leg goes down and then the back arch, I've really exaggerated that. So the weight of the leg makes the back arch. What we need to do is keep some muscles tight, brace it. Imagine I'm standing on your stomach. Stomach tight, tight, tight. Toe taps, heel taps if you can. That would take us beautifully. If you had ankle weights, that would become gorgeous. Hand weights, we can do our single arm pullover. We can do opposite arm, opposite leg. We can go to single leg. There. Some of you, I'm whisking you on. Stay at the level that suits you and back. Breathing out breathing in. We can reach up for the ankles and back down. You might want to just have your hands behind your head. Good, good. Breathing out. 5 more. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it there. Hug your knees to chest. Massage. We can then do our shoulder bridges, and I'm going to use the yoga block and put it between my knees, just as a guideline to keep the feet and knees hip width apart. Tuck under, come up through. Let's reach diagonally overhead to make it a change. If you have been using the videos, you might think, oh, not that one again. Reaching diagonally across. You may decide to just reach overhead and back. I forgot to do the shoulder bridge. Lift, roll down, back to start position. Lift, roll down through. Good. We can stay high for our shoulder bridge, push up through the hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can then, those of you that want to work harder, single leg, legs parallel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Hug the knees to chest. The legs can go from side to side. That's it. Feet on the floor if your back is sore, painful. Similar to the Pilates ring. Good. So we've worked on our front, we've worked on our side, our back. Now let's work on our side. So we can use the yoga block as a cushion. So for some of you, you may prefer not to do side bridge, you may prefer to lift here. That might be your way of working your waistband muscles if your shoulders are sore. So the knees can be bent, as always. I'm going to come down that way a bit more. Breathing out to lift, breathing in to return. I'm going to whisk through this one. I'm not going to show you the different options. I'll tell you them, but I won't do them. And then you can just pause the video and carry on doing them. Hand weights would be nice here. Top leg can be straight. Holding it high. You might want to lie down for this bit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can bring the leg forward for 10, bring the leg back for 10. Yes, but I'm going to leave it there because of the timings. Change the side. So you can lie on your side if you wish. Breathing out to lift, that's 1, 2, 3, that top leg can be straight, 4, 5, 6, keep going, 7, 8, 9, 10, top leg, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't forget you can do your 10 here, up and down, 10 back, up and down. You decide. Hug your knees. Draw. Stretch. So, feet wide. The yoga block is back. And then rotate from one side to another. You can rotate forward. I've gone too close to the wall again. You can rotate and reach, but not if your back is painful or sore. Well done. Lovely. And the joy of using these yoga blocks, we can then do side lying open door, hand weights, or with resistance bands. I'm going to put my cushion on top of my yoga. They're not quite wide enough. The brick shaped ones are perfect. We can snooze, can't we? My legs are 90 degrees, lifting my ribs, lowest rib of the rib cage. Lift the hand up towards the ceiling. Once it's there, we rotate back, keeping the hips fixed, and back to start position. Good. Hand up towards the ceiling, and rotate the body back. I'm just going to do 5 of each. Again, stop the tape. Stop the tape. It's going back some, isn't it? Rotate. Do you remember this one? We could actually do it without the arms. We could just rotate that body back. People with sore shoulders, you might want to just do a small movement. Chalk circles for chalk circles. Bring your arm back, looking back at your hand, and go back the way you came. Yes, with chalk circles, you might just want to do a smaller circle. Gradually make it bigger. Take a breath in, and we come back the way we came. It's a semicircle to be, really, isn't it? Well done. Enjoy that stretching through the chest, rotation through the body. Let's come to the other side. Fingertips together. I know you can't quite see, but I'm just trying to get space behind me. Looking back, hand up towards the ceiling, rotate back. Still not quite enough space. It's been an interesting journey with all these technology. That's it. Keeping the hips fixed, hands up towards the ceiling, take a breath in. That's it. So stretching through the chest, rotation through the spine, a little bit of core stability there, keeping the hips fixed. We can then chalk circles, go round and go back. Good. Good. So we've done strength, we've done flexibility on both sides. I will go back through the basic stretches. You can switch off. Hamstrings. Hold the back of the leg. Point to flex your foot. Inner thigh stretch. I'm whisking it through. Point to flex your foot. Keep both cheeks down to the floor. Well done. Change to the side. Hamstrings are tight, bend the other knee. So your hamstring stretch might be here. Point to flex the foot, neural flossing, inner thigh stretch, outer thigh, point to flex your foot. Well done. Good. Hips, gently push the knees into your hands. Let that knee move away. I'm whisking through that. Bring that leg towards you. Well done. Change to the side. Ankle across the knee. Gently push the knee into your hands. See if we can get more flexibility there. Bring that leg towards you there. Good. Glue the feet and knees together. Come onto your side. Come onto your hands and knees. Let's do cat stretch. Shell stretch. If you've got sore knees, lie on your back and hug your knees. Bring right hand over to left. And then left hand over to your right. Tuck the toes under, push down through the heels. Draw the shoulder blades down your back. You can hold that position. Hip flexor stretch here. I've just gone straight to it. We did rotation earlier. I'll leave the rotation out this time. At the side, you can cheat. Well done. Bring the feet in. Slowly roll up to stand. I'll move the camera position just to finish you off. Haha. Still can't see. I'll just get this off to a fine art and I'll be finished the last one then. Breathing in, breathing out. Circle the shoulders and release. Tilt the head from side to side. Look from side to side. Tilt the head, let the head roll round. Circle the shoulders, circle the wrists, circle the ankles. Shake everything out. I hope you enjoyed the yoga block video and I look forward to seeing you very soon. There you go.